Soundwave reporting, Lord Megatron. Prepare for flight.
Robots in the skies. Transformers.
Hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and I love Transformers. In fact, I love them so much that I even love them when they don't look anything like the characters. And if you don't know what I mean by that, well then you obviously have not seen a Michael Bay Transformers movie. Because man, those robots are really cool looking in the movie, but they really don't resemble the characters from the toys, or the cartoon, or the comic, or pretty much anything. But you know what? I still love them, and I can't stop buying toys based on them. The ones I prefer are these really awesome upscaled KO versions. These things are absolutely amazing. The detail, the paint, everything. These things are so huge and I just absolutely love them. And with those KOs, beyond the bigger scale and the better paint and details and the fact that some of them actually have lights in their eyes, well, the best part about them is they're cheap. And man, they are worth every penny, and I have loved every one that I have ever gotten. But with all the ones that I have, there's always those characters that eluded me. And today's going to be a review on one that I've wanted for a while. So let's go check it out, shall we? Today's review will be on the Newage XM-1 Mista. And I guess if you get two of these, you'd have a really good 80s band. Looking at the package, there should be no mystery on who this figure is based on. A Soundwave. And just check out that picture. He's even got the little Mercedes logo that seems to be missing its top part. Maybe it's just in the shadows. Down here it says, "He's watching you," which is kind of weird because that kind of fits the satellite version of Soundwave from the other movie, but okay, I guess. And then down below it says, Newage movie series XM-1. And I believe this is XM-1B. Mista, and so I don't know what the B means. I thought it meant it had metallic paint, but I haven't really seen any difference between this figure and I thought the first one, which didn't have the B, which this one doesn't have the B, so maybe it's not B. I don't know, but yeah. And every time I see Newage written like that, I think it's Newage, but I don't know. What do I know? But anyways, this is the front of the box, and I think that looks absolutely awesome. Flipping the box around to look at the back of the package, and we have this really awesome full body shot of Soundwave. He looks so awesome, and it makes me wonder if that's an actual size of the toy inside of this package once he's transformed. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Not only that, but there's these three awesome pictures down the side as well. Now you've got Soundwave with Laserbeak on his arm, and that is so cool. And yes, Laserbeak is included in this set, and that is so awesome. The second photo has Soundwave with a gun to the back of Bumblebee's head, and oh, that looks so bad, but we know it ends even worse for Soundwave. And then down here we have just a picture of Soundwave himself with his bug-like face, man. That looks so awesome. Now, I tried to get this figure last year, and every time I went to order it, it was already sold out, and I had to wait for it to get back in stock, and it finally came in stock, and man, I cannot wait to open this. But wait, there's more, because if you order this figure, not only do you get Laserbeak, but you also get Ravage in a separate box. Now, aside from the Newage logo on the front, that's all that's on this plain cardboard box. But man, oh man, just to get a Ravage makes me very happy. So I say we waste no more time and open up these boxes. What do you say? Sliding the plastic tray out of the box, we find his gun and Laserbeak bagged separately, some instructions folded up, and the car itself in a little plastic tray. And first impressions without even removing them from the bags, man, I am so happy already. Now, it is worth noting that whereas these look very dark gunmetal painted or whatever, or maybe not even painted, cast in that color, man, this car is beautiful in its silver. This looks so good, and I haven't even taken it out of the tray yet. I'm already happy. And just look at it removed from the plastic tray. Now, you can see it still has plastic over its windshield to protect it, but man, this car is awesome. And if it wasn't for all the panel lines and stuff on the hood, I think this would look good in anybody's car collection just as a car. This looks amazing. Let's remove that plastic from its windshield, shall we? So, with the plastic removed, just check out this Mercedes-Benz. It looks so amazing. That silver is absolutely beautiful, and just look at all the details there, even the little side mirrors and everything. I love these shiny rims. Look at that. You can even see the brake pads inside there. That is so awesome. It looks like the doors open. Now that's probably due to transformation, of course. But man, this looks so amazing. Looking at the car from behind, and you can see the details didn't just stop at the front. You've got the taillights painted on there, and man, this just looks so cool. Look at the way the mirrors look like they reflect light and stuff. That is awesome. And like I said, anyone who collects toy cars, this car would be awesome in their collection. It just looks so good. And just looking at it like this, it makes me sad that I can only have it in robot mode or car mode, one at a time. Oh, it just looks so good. But because I bought it, because I'm a Transformer fan, of course, it's going to stay in robot mode. But man, that doesn't mean this isn't an awesome car. And just look at that Mercedes logo. Looking underneath the car, and you can't really see any robot parts. It just looks like weird car parts and stuff. That's pretty awesome. And just look at the centerpiece there. I love the weathering on there. I did not know he was going to look weathered like that. That is awesome. Speaking of awesome, just check out this gun he comes with. That looks amazing. All the detail work, especially in the barrel itself with those gold accents. That looks so awesome. But as awesome as that gun is, check out Laserbeak. Now this is really cool. Now for me, Laserbeak stole the movie. I thought he was amazing. And this figure really captures the details of that character. You got his little eyes painted and stuff right there. Just look at the detail on his head and down his neck. Now I don't know if I have his neck turned the right way, but man, this is so cool. He's even got his little belly guns there. That is so awesome. His feet are on ball joints. The upper legs are on ball joints. His little guns can pivot around and stuff. His tail is articulated, I think, in 2 spots. His wings are articulated in 2 spots. They can go up like that and down flat. And then here they can also swivel out a little bit. That is so amazing. Now, when you touch him, he feels very much like a model kit. It feels very fragile, like you could bend him. And mine was very stiff, especially those little tiny ball joints on his ankles or whatever. I was so scared to move them. And those knee things, those little spikes are very sharp. So be very careful. But yeah, this figure is so awesome, and I'm so happy to finally get a little figure of him. Now, this figure doesn't transform. He doesn't turn into a little bumblebee or anything like that, but how could he? I mean, that's movie magic. But man, I am so happy to get him. He is so awesome looking. Not to be outdone by Laserbeak, we also get Ravage, and he looks amazing. Now, this is another figure that I've wanted for a really long time. Now, they made a Ravage, but, he was way out of scale. This one is in scale with Laserbeak and Soundwave, and that is so cool indeed. And this figure is super articulated because it doesn't have to transform. Just like the Laserbeak, it does feel like a bit of a model kit. It's got very sharp little spikies and stuff like that. But like I said, it is packed with articulation. It even has an opening and closing mouth. Its neck moves. Its arms move at all the different points. Its tail moves even. This is so cool. Now, if you look at his back, he's got that little thing on the back part of his lower back there. And that's because that's where his cannons go. But they come separately on this little sprue, so you have to kind of pop them on yourself. Which just reinforces what I said about it feeling like a model kit. Now, as you can see, if you look carefully at his back and on his neck and stuff, look at that splattery paint on it. That is awesome. I mean, this thing is not very big at all, and you can see his little gold eye there. His teeth look perfect. Everything about this figure just looks so good, and all the little detail work they added to it, especially with that splatter paint. This looks amazing, and I am so happy to finally get this figure. He looks absolutely amazing. Looking at the scale of Ravage and Laserbeak up against the car, and man, they are absolutely huge, and I cannot wait to see how they scale with the robot mode of Soundwave. So I say we waste no more time and transform Soundwave, shall we? I'm not going to lie to you and say that that was easy. It definitely wasn't. And it was less pleasurable than solving a Hellraiser puzzle cube, I will say that. But there is no denying that this is not the ultimate bestest movie Soundwave ever. This figure looks just like he does in the show. This is absolutely amazing. All the little details of it. I mean, just look at that face. Oh, that looks so good. He's got the red eyes. He's got that weird little dog face. He's got his little antennas and stuff. That is so amazing. Just all the details of it. This is one awesome figure. And something I didn't expect was all this chrome and stuff. I mean, those are chrome pieces on his arms and stuff. That is so awesome. He's got jointed fingers. That is so cool. But yeah, the details of this figure alone makes this, a perfect purchase. I mean, this is so amazing. You saw the car. The car looked amazing by itself. But man, oh man, this robot, oh, it's so awesome. Now, I will say the transformation is a pain, and I do not look forward to ever putting him back into car mode. Thank goodness I'm going to leave him in robot mode. But yeah, this is so cool. Just look at all the details, all the pieces to him. I wonder if the B stood for battle damage or something, because he does have, see the scratches there on him? I'm wondering if maybe that's new to this figure or something, because he looks dirty in spots. He's got the scratches right there. And yeah, I mean, you can see it, the way it's painted there. So I'm wondering if the B stood for battle damage. I don't know. I mean, you can't really tell in any of the reviews and stuff that I've seen of it. It looks pretty much the same. But there's no denying that he doesn't have dirty spots on him, and that is so cool. And in fact, if I was going to choose, this would be the one I'd want. Because any extra paint they add just brings out more details, and this metallic silver alone looks so good. But yeah, all the little battle damage colors and stuff, as you can see there, little dirty spots and stuff, that is so cool. But yeah, the details of this figure is absolutely amazing. And if you love this movie version of Soundwave, I cannot recommend this figure more. This is so amazing. Plus, you get Ravage and Laserbeak too, and that's really awesome. I mean, they could have just sold them separately, but dang, this figure looks so good. All the details, the paint, everything about it is amazing. It is so awesome. And just seeing these three together makes me so happy. Now, like I said, I tried to get this figure last year and it was sold out. And I am so glad that it finally became available for me. And man, I do not regret this purchase at all. It is so awesome indeed. And I cannot wait to add more to my collection, because this figure is so cool. Now, the only thing about these figures is I don't envy anybody having to transform them, because yes, they are a pain. But like I said, once you get it transformed and posed up, it looks so good. So, there's my review of the Newage XM-1 B Mista, otherwise known as Dark of the Moon, Soundwave, and of course Laserbeak and Ravage. But Ravage is from a different movie, but that's still awesome. You know what? This is so cool, and like I said, I could not recommend it higher. And if you're a Transformer fan, and felzbug, I'm looking at you, because seriously, you need to get this figure, especially if you love this version of Soundwave as much as I do, and you probably have an easier time of finding it than I did. Man, but you know what? I highly recommend it, so go out there and get it. So, until next time, tune in for more food reviews.
I understand.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Foo Reviews.